Fly on, Beaufort, and may victory fly with you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we've got another one here from Corgi in 1/72 scale diecast, and we have ourselves a Bristol Beaufort Mark 1 right there, and this was a British twin-engine torpedo bomber that was used during World War II, introduced in 1940 with nearly 1,200 British-made aircraft manufactured, with another 700 built in Australia. Now, these would eventually start being replaced by the Bristol Beaufort from 1943 onwards. Now, our particular aircraft here is from No.217 Squadron on the 1st of February 1941. On the 1st of February 1941, 217 were tasked with the attack on the German warship, the Admiral Hipper. And our model is one that was commanded by Sgt John Rutherford. Unfortunately, the mission would end without success, and even worse for the crew of this bow right here, it would be intercepted and shot down by a Bf 109E of Jagged Geschwader 77, with all on board lost as it crashed into the sea, unfortunately. That is an unfortunate end for the crew of this aircraft, but what we'll have to do, though, is honour them by opening the box and checking out this awesome model that Corgi have made. Alright, let's get this out of the box. Alright, with the model out of the box, it does come with the usual collector card. There is a limited run of, 1,800. This is a fairly new model. I did buy this brand new, just not too long ago. So hopefully they are still available. If you like what you see today, you should hopefully be able to pick one up still, if it's any luck. Alright, sorry for the squeaky noise as we open this up. Wow, that does look really nice. Okay, so we've got the usual stand. Oh, that's plastic though. And then we've got, geez, if I can actually fumble for it. Gee, the struggle's real then. That's metal. So the base is plastic, and then this section is metal. So that's, I don't know. I would have preferred the base being metal and this plastic, because you want your weight down the bottom. And of course, the section to chuck underneath the aircraft for it to sit on. And that is your stand complete. And we do have a little baggie here that does have the landing gear options, and wow, and a really big torpedo there. That does look pretty cool. All right, can't wait to check that out. But wait, we will. All right, let's get this beautiful model out. Oh, I hope it does come out nicely. Oh, beautiful. All right. It's not overly heavy, but the paintwork on it looks really nice. Check out that. Let's zoom in a fraction for you. Yeah, definitely the details on it are fantastic. I really like this colour scheme too. It does look really nice. Check out the little turret on the back. Does that move? No, it doesn't seem to. I am not going to wreck it. It doesn't seem to move. It may move, but mine is a little bit stiff, so I'm not going to risk damaging it. But it does have some fantastic details. Check the crew there. That looks great. That looks fantastic. Hopefully you can see some of those details there. Seems to have some nice engine detail too. Do the propellers... the new Corgi ones don't seem to spin very freely. They turn without drama, but for some reason the new designs for their aircraft don't seem to spin very freely. The older ones definitely spin a lot better from what I've been noticing. That does look very nice though. It's got some great detail. Check out that. Yep, very nice. So obviously this is set up for in-flight. So yeah, laugh away you in-flight people. All you got to do is just pull this straight out of the box and your job's ready to go. You just put your stand together, which I've already done, and you just plonk it in your big old stand hole right there. Now you'll be able to open up the torpedo, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, you might be able to keep it on the stand when you do that, but what we'll do is we'll just chuck it on the deck for the moment and show you how it's going to sit on the stand. And that's how she's going to sit in flight, of course, on the stand. It does present really nicely, but what we'll do is we'll chuck some landing gear on this and have a look at it gear down. And I'll also open up that torpedo bay and see how that gets configured. And we'll see if we can actually have it with the torpedo bay door open and on the stand as well. All right, we'll be right back in a second. All right, here we are set up for a gear down and the torpedo open. Straight away, I will do that check for you with the stand. That is your stand. You can have that in the open position with the stand on, so that is good to know. What we'll do though is we'll zoom in a fraction so you can see some of this really nice detail. The torpedo itself is there's quite a lot to do to put it in. So there's a piece underneath that torpedo there and a piece that you put in underneath there, and then you slide your doors on either side there, and then you plonk your torpedo over that, and then it'll keep those two pieces underneath there in place, and that is the torpedo installed. You just do remove this one piece, which is bonk, straight out, really easy. The same with the landing gear, very straightforward. You just pull out the one piece and then you put your two gear bay doors in and your main wheel on either side, and they do present quite nicely. What they don't do is turn. Normally Corgi wheels do turn, but as you can see, they're in a fixed position and they've got a little bit of a flat spot on there to give you the impression that it's sitting on that tyre. That is a first. Normally the Corgi wheels, as far as I have been seeing, always seem to roll. I don't know if that's budget cuts. So I don't know. This is a fairly new one, as I've said. So maybe that's the change in direction they are going. But that is just the way it is. But boy, oh boy, this does set up fantastically and looks freaking awesome. The livery itself, the details, that torpedo for one thing looks fantastic. And yeah, I reckon this whole thing sets up really well. And you'll, if you're into this type of aircraft, you'll definitely like this one. I mean, it's only going to affect you about the wheels if you like to roll things around. And, I don't really care about moving turrets or moving bits and pieces that much, but I'm pretty sure none of this moves. That does feel it's in a static position. So for me personally, it doesn't worry me that much. Some people like things that they can move around. But yeah, I think overall, though, this is really nice. I like it. I think it presents very well. And that's me done for another video. So hopefully you did enjoy what you saw today. And don't forget, if you did, some of those if you can. And also feel free to subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so, as I usually say. And what I like to say and make sure that I do every video is I like to thank you for dropping in and checking out the video. Hopefully you enjoy what you saw today. And don't forget, I'll take some pics of this and chuck them on at the end of the video. For those of you that like to see some really close-up photos of it in a little bit more detail, what I can't show you on the video. All right, once again, thank you for watching, and you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.